So in this video, we're going to be diving into the 4 must-have tools, apps, and systems for personal trainers looking to take a business online. So if you want to build an online fitness business, you want to work with coaching clients, you're going to need some tools. And these tools are probably the ones that I recommend the most. These are game-changing tools. They're going to save you time, energy, and effort, really help you build a great online coaching business. The things that I use right now, I'm using in this video, and I'm going to walk you through them step by step with a screen share of each individual tool system to help you implement it too. All right, let's get into it. So the first tool that I want to share with you is Loom, and this is a game changer. We use this practically every day, both internally with our team and also in our client communication and also in our marketing as well. This can be used in many different ways, and I want to give you some examples of how you can actually use this tool. I'm actually using Loom right now to record the screen. And so it's essentially a screen recording tool, but also you can just record yourself. If you just want to be on video and you want to record yourself, you can do that too. But I use it typically for recording the screen like I'm doing right now and talking over the screen that I'm recording. And typically you can do this for basically just about anything. So if you wanted to create a video just like I'm doing and record your screen and share that with someone, you can do, and it basically generates you a link that you can just send to someone. Maybe that's a client, maybe that's a prospect, maybe that's a team member, etc. But I want to give you some practical uses as an online coach. Imagine you are getting check-in data via a spreadsheet, Trainerize, TrueCoach, any of those apps, and you want to give your client some feedback without having to write out a message or jump on a call. You could essentially just pull up Loom. You could screen share that document, that Excel spreadsheet, or basically inside of Trainerize, and you can talk through the data. You can talk through what you see on the screen. You can give them suggestions, you can give them feedback, and then you can send that over to them really, really quickly, and you can do it in a very fast fashion. And it can save you a ton of time from actually typing things out, and it just makes it much more of a personal touch when it comes to sharing things with your clients. And that's something I actually do, right? So I do check-ins with my clients all the time, every single month, and I typically am creating game plans and videos and documents for them, and I use Loom in that process for feeding things back to clients. Equally, on a day-to-day basis, it's a great way to just be able to send things to anyone on the internet, whether that's a video training, whether that's an explanation around something, or even if you're working with a team member or another coach and you want to share something with them so they understand what you're working on and what you're trying to do. So Loom, massive game changer, and definitely a tool that I recommend highly for online coaches. Now, the next one is Stripe, and Stripe is a payment processor. And essentially this will save you a lot of time, energy, and frustration if right now you're looking at taking payments or running transactions for your online coaching business and you're simply just sending out your bank details and hoping someone will do a bank transfer. That's one way to go about things, but it's very slow, creates a lot of resistance, and equally, you find yourself probably chasing a lot of payments if you go down that route. Versus if you've got something like Stripe, you can essentially take payments over the phone. So if you're doing a discovery call or a sales call, you can take those payments. You can set up a single payment, you can set up a reoccurring payment, you can create payment plans, you can send out links for people to click and purchase things, and you can also embed the link into a site, into a product. It connects with Trainerize. It can do a lot of great things, and we run all of our transactions through Stripe. They charge a small fee, but it's going to save you a lot of time, energy, and effort from trying to get payments, trying to chase payments, and just really helping you stay on top of your finances and your transactions. And we've been using it for about 5 years now, and we run about 95% of our transactions through Stripe. And this is the payment processor that I'd recommend that every online coach have, or something very similar, to take payment for products, services, online coaching programs, whether that's via a link or via a phone call. And this is something that we're using today. And the next thing I want to touch on is Calendly, which is a call scheduler. So instead of going back and forth in Messenger or via email to try and book a call, if you've got Calendly, you can use this to schedule calls. And this is really neat because it can save you a lot of time and energy going back and forth. You can simply send someone a link that can sync to your calendar and your diary and see what other things that you've got planned, meetings, sessions, coaching, etc., and give the person that's trying to book a call with you an option to book a call in their time zone if you're selling or coaching internationally. And it just makes your business much more organized and will also save you a lot of time, energy, and effort going back and forth via email or in the DMs trying to get things booked and trying to arrange things. And this can really work for a lot of things, right? You could be booking out your personal training sessions. You could be booking out your online coaching sessions, your discovery calls, your sales calls, your meetings, all kinds of different things. Even if you've got a podcast, you could be creating a Calendly link, an event just for a podcast. And you can also have specific questions that you can ask before someone goes ahead and books a coaching call, a discovery call, a sales call, a podcast, etc., which is awesome. Another thing that I really love about this application is you can set confirmations and reminders. So when someone books a call with you, you can set up an automated email so that they can then go put this event in their calendar. It can also have details and instructions in there about where you're going to meet, if that's on Zoom or Google Meet or somewhere else. You can put that information in the confirmation that you send out, and you can set up reminders as well so that if people maybe forget about the meeting that they booked, or there's a long time between booking and having the meeting, there's going to be a reminder sent out and a rescheduling opportunity, so that software takes care of a lot of the admin stuff that you would typically have to do manually if you didn't have something like this. Now, there is other options out there. There's Calendly, there's Acuity, and there's definitely others. This is one that's very easy to use and one that I highly recommend looking into. Now, the fourth and final thing I want to touch on is Google Drive. This is something that I'm using on a daily basis to really just stay organized with everything. Okay, with my files, with my documents, with my sheets, etc. So if you're building spreadsheets for your coaching clients to coach them, then this is a perfect tool to use. If you're creating documents that you're sharing with clients, this is a perfect tool to use. If you're creating intake forms, you can build intake forms. You can build in surveys. You can do all kinds of things inside of Google Drive. And the great thing about it is it's stored on the cloud. It's stored on the internet. So you can access this via your mobile like I do. So sometimes I'm on the move, I'm traveling, I'm on holiday. I'm able to access my files and access my Google Drive just via my email. And so I don't have to be on my computer to access these important files. And one of the big ways I use Google Drive is I actually have all my clients in folders and documents on each client, so I can really stay organized with where my clients are up to, and have notes and game plans specifically for my clients, and have everything organized in folders so I can stay really organized as well. And you can add this basically to any computer because it's all on the internet, and it's just a very systematic way to stay organized with your online coaching business, and I couldn't live without it. It's amazing, and it's definitely something that I'd be using if I was building an online coaching business from scratch to stay organized and stay on top of everything. So there you have it. Those are the 4 apps, tools, and systems that I would be recommending to online coaches and personal trainers looking to be online coaches to really be more efficient, be more systematic, be more organized, and essentially get more done in their online coaching business.